home, and lifestyle. Presented by Paradise Fitness Center, changing lives since 1996.
Hafide, and welcome back to Health, Home, and Lifestyle. I'm here at Paradise Fitness Center in Dedido with COR-6 participants JP and Elaine, and of course, Coach Greg. So this is these two are a couple here, and they joined the COR-6 program now in week 6. What made you guys first decide to join COR-6?
Originally, it was supposed to be her, and she did join it, and then I was just going to be one of these guys sitting on the side waiting for the other half. And then Coach G, you know, after the first couple days, he asked me to get in and just partner up with Elaine, and since then, I haven't stopped. Feels good.
Are you sure?
I'm glad he asked me.
Are you sure you weren't voluntold?
Well,
By Coach Greg.
Yeah, I'm glad he did, because when he asked me, I was on the treadmill and I didn't know how to stop it, so he helped me out. So it worked.
Okay, Elaine. So, you know, we're nearing the end of the program. You guys have been doing this for a while now. What kind of benefits have you seen from the program so far?
Well, health benefits, more energy, eating right. I mean, by Coach G's nutrition class taught us how to make better choices, and now it's like normal to us. So just a healthy lifestyle.
All right, Coach Greg. So you've seen these two from the beginning. You twisted JP's arm to join the class.
Yeah, he did. Would you say no to the guy?
Wouldn't want to say no to him either.
Yeah.
But Coach Greg, give us a progress report. How have these guys been doing?
Honestly, you know, the first day what had happened was Elaine, she had never had any experience with the working out or anything, and then you jump into a program like COR-6, it can be kind of intimidating. So for her, the first day she actually had to stop, and I noticed JP was just kind of like sitting out here waiting for her. So the second day, you know, I kind of approached him on the treadmill and was like, hey, why don't you just jump in kind of to be like moral support for her? And, you know, he did, and then after that, he tried to ask me to join the class. But, you know, these two, I actually used to work with them at TSA, so I've seen them just transform, like, not only physically, but even mentally. They send pictures of them meal prepping chicken breasts and stuff like that. So, you know, it's really rewarding to see that kind of development, not only physically, but mentally. And it's also good to see them because they bond together in class, so it makes it a little bit more entertaining to watch and just coach them through it. So.
All right, and you know how every class has that class clown? Well, that's JP. So, you know, it makes it fun having a team atmosphere. You know, even after being in COR-6 for a while, you can kind of do your own home workouts, but every time you come back to class, it's nice having that group environment. So, JP, what's been the biggest challenge for you so far with COR-6?
Honestly, eating. Learning the exercises, was difficult, but then the eating part, the nutrition, that's really been the hardest. And I guess after week 1 and 2 was a struggle. I couldn't do it. But then as you progress, man, it comes natural. And so for me, it was the eating.
Okay, and you know, this COR-6, of course, is a full-on fitness program, not only working out 3 times a week, but also the nutritional component. So, Elaine, you know, what have you thought about the other aspects of the COR-6 class? Like, we have the group chat, we have get-togethers outside of the class.
Well, we do have a group chat, and it's actually encourages you. Coach G puts nutrition tips on it. Everybody talks about their struggles, and everybody else would give tips on how to battle their struggles. So it's really good.
Were you guys working out before you started this program?
No workout. None at all, just COR-6, our first time.
So, you know, like Coach G mentioned, the first class, you were I know the first class really shocks your body, and you kind of had to pause for a second. How does that compare to what you're doing now in the classes?
Well, I see and I feel the improvement. The first class, I mean, 40 minutes and I was out at the parking lot trying to catch my breath, and he was in here thinking I was in class, but I was actually outside. But it's a really big difference from week 1 or day 1 and where we're at now. I mean, we do it on our off days. So It's good.
Okay, so so we do now. We're towards the end of the class. We start alternating. The first part of the class, you're laying the foundation, learning the foundational moves. Then now we're alternating leg day, arm day. So today was leg day. Any favorite moves from leg day? Anything that's hardest for you?
Oh man, I love them all. Did you hear that, Coach Des? I love them all. But no, man, they all work the same. That duck walk is killer. I thought we were actually going to go half duck, but man, the duck walk was my favorite actually.
I have to say, the duck walk is my least favorite.
It's challenging, that's why. So you got to love anything that's challenging.
All right, so you guys doing really well in this program, and like you said, started out, you didn't have any experience. Any advice for other people who may be thinking about making a lifestyle change and jumping into the next COR-6 program, which I think is coming up soon? Any advice?
Man, if you want to get tested, Coach Des, Coach G, this is the program. COR-6 is the one to get tested. You want to get tested physically, mentally, it's here. This program, and it's got me sold.
All right, and of course, Coach Greg, as the program wraps up, another big component of this is that it takes your data. Can you tell us a little bit about that, how that plays into the program?
So in the beginning, of course, we do our initial assessment where we take measurements and all your biometric data. And then after the 6 weeks, you kind of see the changes visually, us as coaches, and I'm sure as the participants, but it just helps solidify to show you exactly how far you've come. Because sometimes on the scale, it might not change much and you get a little bit discouraged, but when you see the inches lost or like the inches gained on your glutes or your legs or whatever, that kind of helps let you know like there is something happening. It's not just coming in here to sweat and get beaten up by us, but that just kind of helps solidify everything.
Definitely. I know my first program, throughout the class, I only lost, the first COR-6 program, I only lost 5 pounds, but I noticed big differences as far as my body composition and everything. So you guys are going to find that, of course, out this Saturday. We'll have more on COR-6, of course, after the break. Stay tuned. We're back after this.